Congratulations, guys, on The White Tiger. Priyanka, tell me, so you're executive producer on this movie. What drew you to the story and why did you want to bring it to the screen?
Well, I'd read the book when it came out. This was, at the turn of the millennium, and I read that The White Tiger was being adapted by Netflix, and I was like, oh my gosh, I remember this book having such a profound effect on me and making me
Yeah.
uncomfortable and making me think about things that we're desensitized to, and I really want to be at the forefront, or at least as much as I can. I want to be able to bring South Asian stories to Hollywood. We're one-fifth
Yeah.
of the world's population, and you don't see that kind of representation in global entertainment.
And speaking of Southeast Asian representation, we're seeing that right now, or we're going to see that in the White House with Kamala Harris. You have to be thrilled.
I think it's really exciting on many, many levels, for the fact that she's a woman, first of all, and the United States really hasn't had a female in governance at such a high power. And I come from a country where we've seen several women that have, been the prime minister and the president. And she's extremely articulate and, someone to look up to. So I think it's a great sign, and hopefully 2021 soon will bring good tidings.
The characters are so complex, especially yours, Adarsh. Tell me about Balram.
Um, Balram is somebody who was born in what is called in the book as the darkness, which is the one of the villages in India, in the eastern part of India. And since the time he was born, he identified himself as something different than everybody else around him.
Is he a good guy or is he a bad guy? Because I feel like, his circumstances.
That's open
can
for
even blame him for doing what he
interpretation.
did. Yeah.
I think he's overall a good guy who just does something bad. I think good people do bad things too, and he was just forced by his circumstances to take an action that I wouldn't obviously recommend personally. But I think he was just pushed to a corner where he had no other way but to do something as radical as that to change his life.
Absolutely. Part of this movie has to do with learning some pretty tough lessons throughout your life, which leads you to the person you are today. And Priyanka, I know you had some big dreams when you were 17, which, by the way, you posted that throwback photo on your Instagram, which tells me you didn't go through an awkward phase as a teenager.
I did, but that was the end of my awkward phase by then. It started at about 13, 14. It was real awkward. But that picture just reminded me of, that girl with stars in her eyes and big dreams of this magical world of entertainment. Big. Even if it's one of my favorite things to do is, the most radical big thing that you would ever want in your life, and just dream it. And, you never know. You'll maybe find a way of getting there.
Thank you for watching. If you want more extra, hit the subscribe button and the bell so you'll never miss a video.